you mind coming to the house early? Would you mind coming to the house early?
Her name's Marta. She was Granddad's nurse. Her name's Marta. She was Granddad's nurse. She's with us. She's with us.
How are you doing? How are you doing? Not very good. Not very good.
How you doing, kiddo?
Linda.
How you doing, kiddo?
Linda. How are you? How are you?
I thought you should have been there. I thought you should have been there.
He's not coming. He's not coming. Missed the funeral. Missed the funeral.
Excuse me. Excuse me. We're ready for you now. We're ready for you now. We'd like to see you one at a time. We'd like to see you one at a time.
All right. I'll go first. All right. I'll go first. I'm assuming this will all be wrapped up. I'm assuming this will all be wrapped up before the memorial tonight. Before the memorial tonight.
We'll do our best, ma'am. We'll do our best, ma'am.
How you doing, kiddo? How you doing, kiddo?
Now, I'm going to record this just... Now, I'm going to record this just to make things easier. Just to make things easier. Harlan Thrombey's eldest daughter. Harlan Thrombey's eldest daughter. November 8th. November 8th.
We're very sorry for your loss. We're very sorry for your loss.
Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you. That means a lot.
So we understand that night the family had gathered. So we understand that night the family had gathered to celebrate your father's 85th birthday. To celebrate your father's 85th birthday.
Pre my dad's death? Pre my dad's death? Oh, it was great. Oh, it was great.
Did anyone besides the family show face? Did anyone besides the family show face?
Fran, the housekeeper. Fran, the housekeeper. Marta, Harlan's caregiver. Marta, Harlan's caregiver. Good girl, hard worker. Good girl, hard worker. Families from Ecuador. Families from Ecuador. Great Nana, Harlan's mom. Great Nana, Harlan's mom.
Hi, Nana.
His mom.
Hi, Nana.
His mom.
Nana.
Wow, how old is she?
Nana.
Wow, how old is she?
We have no idea. We have no idea.
Okay, and your son, Ransom. Okay, and your son, Ransom. Did he attend as well? Did he attend as well?
Yes, but he left early. Yes, but he left early.
Ransom, are you leaving? Ransom, are you leaving?
Richard came early to help the caterers set up. Richard came early to help the caterers set up.
Okay, and you and your husband, Richard. Okay, and you and your husband, Richard, work at a real estate firm in Boston. Work at a real estate firm in Boston.
No, it's my company. No, It's my company. I built my business from the ground up. I built my business from the ground up.
Oh, just like your father. Oh, just like your father. You two were very close. You two were very close.
We had our own secret way of communicating. We had our own secret way of communicating.
Everyone idolizes their dad, right? Everyone idolizes their dad, right?
I don't know. Do they? I don't know. Do they?
Very much not. Very much not. Don't know why I said that. Don't know why I said that. But my wife Linda does. But my wife Linda does. Harlan started out with a Rusty Smith Corona. Harlan started out with a Rusty Smith Corona.
Seems like all his kids are self-made overachievers. Seems like all his kids are self-made overachievers. For the record, I'm speaking with Walt Thromby. For the record, I'm speaking with Walt Thromby, Harlan Thromby's youngest son. Harlan Thromby's youngest son. So you run your father's publishing company. So you run your father's publishing company.
It's the family's publishing company. It's the family's publishing company. Dad trusts me to run it. Dad trusts me to run it. 30 languages. 30 languages. Over 80 million copies sold. A real legacy. Over 80 million copies sold. A real legacy. You guys fans? You guys fans?
I mean, I don't do much fiction reading myself.
Big fan. I'm a big fan. Big fan. I'm a big fan. I mean, his plots are just like... Like, I won't spoil it for you, but... Like, where do you come up with that?
Well, Dad said the plots just popped into his head, fully formed. Popped into his head, fully formed. It was the easy part for him. It was the easy part for him.
So you're in the area, right? So you guys probably arrived around the same time.
We all got here around 8. My wife, Donna, she's my rock. She's my rock. My son Jacob, he's 16. My son Jacob, he's 16. Very politically active. Very politically active.
The boy is literally a Nazi. The boy is literally a Nazi.
He's an alt-right troll dipshit.
Kids today with the internet, it's amazing.
So the night went well.
I mean, we're all gutted, but I was happy to have that night with him. I was happy to have that night with him, to be by his side, to think about our books, to be by his side, to think about our books, and what we've accomplished with them, and what we've accomplished with them. It's like I can still feel his hand on my shoulder. It's like I can still feel his hand on my shoulder. Passing the torch. Passing the torch.
So we're here with Joni Thromby. So we're here with Joni Thromby, Harlan Thromby's daughter-in-law. Harlan Thromby's daughter-in-law.
Yeah, I married his son, Neil. Yeah, I married his son, Neil. We had one daughter, Meg. We had one daughter, Meg. And then Neil passed on 15 years ago. And then Neil passed on 15 years ago.
You remained close to the Thrombys. You remained close to the Thrombys.
They're my family. They're my family. I feel simultaneously freed by. I feel simultaneously freed by and supported by them. And supported by them. I forgive you. I forgive you. Yeah, it's skincare. Yeah, it's skincare. But it promotes a total lifestyle. But it promotes a total lifestyle. Self-sufficiency with an acknowledgement of human need. Self-sufficiency with an acknowledgement of human need. But it's also Harlan. But it's also Harlan. You got me and Meg through some tough times. You got me and Meg through some tough times.
Granddad gives my mom a yearly allowance. Granddad gives my mom a yearly allowance. And he's never missed wiring it. And he's never missed wiring a tuition payment to my schools. A tuition payment to my schools. He's a genuinely selfless man. He's a genuinely selfless man.
But you left the party early. But you left the party early.
Have fun. Have fun. To see some friends at Smith. To see some friends at Smith.
She could have stuck around for the cake. She could have stuck around for the cake.
I think Linda was upset. I think Linda was upset. But Harlan understood. But Harlan understood.
You two showed up to the party around the same time. You two showed up to the party around the same time.
If I could pause. If I could pause. Who is that guy? Who is that guy? And why are we doing all this again? And why are we doing all this again?
We're attempting to be thorough. We're attempting to be thorough so we can figure out the manner of death. So we can figure out the manner of death.
So by manner of death, you mean if someone killed him? So by manner of death, you mean if someone killed him? If one of us killed him? If one of us killed him? Is that what you're suggesting, Lieutenant? Is that what you're suggesting, Lieutenant?
No one's saying that, okay? No one's saying that, okay? This is all pro forma. This is all pro forma.
So who the fuck is that? So who the fuck is that?
This is Benoit Blanc. This is Benoit Blanc. Mr. Blanc is a private investigator of great renown. Mr. Blanc is a private investigator of great renown.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I read a tweet about a New Yorker article about you. I read a tweet about a New Yorker article about you. You solved that case with the tennis champ? You solved that case with the tennis champ? You're famous. You're famous.
Mr. Blanc is not with the police department. Mr. Blanc is not with the police department. And not officially involved in the case. And not officially involved in the case. But he's offered to consult. But he's offered to consult.
Mr. Blanc, I know who you are. Mr. Blanc, I know who you are. I read your profile in the New Yorker. I read your profile in the New Yorker. I found it delightful. I found it delightful. I just buried my 85-year-old father. I just buried my 85-year-old father who committed suicide. Who committed suicide. Why are you here? Why are you here?
Are we getting there? Are we getting there?
Nearly. Nearly. Harlan's nurse, she was at the party. Harlan's nurse, she was at the party in a professional capacity. In a professional capacity.
I guess. I guess. Harlan hired her to be around to take care of. Harlan hired her to be around to take care of whatever medical needs popped up. Whatever medical needs popped up. But really, she's like part of the family. But really, she's like part of the family. Good kid. Good kid. Been a good friend to Harlan. Been a good friend to Harlan. Family's from Paraguay. Family's from Paraguay. Linda really likes her work ethic. Linda really likes her work ethic. Immigrants, we get the job done. Immigrants, we get the job done.
It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
I saw it at the public. I saw it at the public.
As a self-made man myself. As a self-made man myself.
Yes, I mean, Walt, he's done well. Yes, I mean, Walt, he's done well with what Dad gave him. With what Dad gave him. Not that it matters. Not that it matters. But really, Dad hands him a book twice a year. But really, Dad hands him a book twice a year. And Walt publishes it. And Walt publishes it. It's just not the same. It's just not the same. Are you baiting me, detective? Are you baiting me, detective? You know he doesn't. You know he doesn't. And if you think I am dumb enough, and if you think I am dumb enough, To be baited into talking family business. To be baited into talking family business. Into shit-talking my baby brother. Into shit-talking my baby brother in front of a police detective. In front of a police detective and a state trooper. And a state trooper.
Walt doesn't run shit. Walt doesn't run shit. Because there are no TV and film rights. Because there are no TV and film rights. Harlan never allowed any adaptations of his books. Harlan never allowed any adaptations of his books. Hated the idea. Hated the idea. Drives Walt nuts. Drives Walt nuts. Because that's where the real money is. Because that's where the real money is. Walt would get a little Irish courage in him. Walt would get a little Irish courage in him. He'd get into it with Harlan. He'd get into it with Harlan. Oh my God! Oh my God! Wouldn't leave him alone, the poor guy. Wouldn't leave him alone, the poor guy. Harlan finally had to give him the hook. Harlan finally had to give him the hook. I didn't hear what he said. I didn't hear what he said. But he must have really handed him his lunch. But he must have really handed him his lunch. Because Walt was like a wounded puppy the rest of the night. Because Walt was like a wounded puppy the rest of the night.
What? Richard said what? What? Richard said what? No, Jesus, we did not get into it. No, Jesus, we did not get into it.
The Netflix guy's a business affair guy. The Netflix guy's a business affair guy. He sent something over. It's hard numbers this time. He sent something over. It's hard numbers this time. And I just think this is a window. And I just think this is a window that's not going to stay open. That's not going to stay open. We need to take advantage of it. We need to take advantage of it. And then you just need to look at the numbers. And then you just need to look at the numbers. You put me in charge of our books. You put me in charge of our books. Let me be in charge. Let me do this, please. Let me be in charge. Let me do this, please.
They're not our books, son. They're not our books, son. They're my books. They're my books. And this is not how I wanted to have this conversation. And this is not how I wanted to have this conversation. But you're right. But you're right. It's unfair of me to keep you tethered. It's unfair of me to keep you tethered to something that isn't yours to control. To something that isn't yours to control. Now, I've done you a grave disservice. Now, I've done you a grave disservice. all these years, I've kept you from building something. I've kept you from building something of your own that was yours. Of your own that was yours. But you're not going to be running. But you're not going to be running the publishing house anymore. The publishing house anymore. You're free of it. You're free of it.
Dad, are you firing me? Dad, are you firing me?
We'll talk details tomorrow. We'll talk details tomorrow. My mind's made up. My mind's made up.
We talked. We had a business discussion about e-books. We talked. We had a business discussion about e-books. Jesus, it was nothing. Jesus, it was nothing. You want to talk about an argument? You want to talk about an argument? Hell, Ransom had an argument with him. Hell, Ransom had an argument with him. Look, we all love Ransom. He's a good kid. We love him. Look, we all love Ransom. He's a good kid. We love him. But he's always been the black sheep of the family. But he's always been the black sheep of the family. I like to keep stuff like this in the family. I like to keep stuff like this in the family. But with Ransom, he's never had a job. But with Ransom, he's never had a job. And Dad, for some unknown reason, always supported him. Always supported him. They have this love-hate bond. They fight. They have this love-hate bond. They fight. But that night, God, they had a blowout. But that night, God, they had a blowout.
Are you goddamn insane? Are you goddamn insane?
We couldn't make it out, really, but it was huge. We couldn't make it out, really, but it was huge. And it's strange, they went into another room to do it. And it's strange, they went into another room to do it. Usually they like to stoke up drama. Usually they like to stoke up drama in front of the whole family. In front of the whole family.
Well, he was there. We must have spoke. Well, he was there. We must have spoke. I don't think so. I don't think so. Screaming match? Screaming match? But Joni was here too. But Joni was here too. She was early, so it might have been her. She was early, so it might have been her. Or maybe ask her. Or maybe ask her.
You tell her or I will. You tell her or I will.
That's none of your business. That's none of your business. You stay out of my marriage. You stay out of my marriage.
I know my daughter, and she would want to know. I know my daughter, and she would want to know. I've put all of it in this letter to her. I've put all of it in this letter to her. Tomorrow she gets it. Tomorrow she gets it.
Harlan, I'm warning you.
No.
Harlan, I'm warning you.
No. No, she deserves
You stay out of my marriage.
No, she deserves
You stay out of my marriage.
She deserves to know, and you're going to tell her. She deserves to know, and you're going to tell her.
The hell I am!
You tell her or I will.
The hell I am!
You tell her or I will.
Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Harlan had finally decided to put his mom in a nursing home. Harlan had finally decided to put his mom in a nursing home. Linda had always opposed that. Linda had always opposed that. And I wanted to wait until we got back to Boston to tell Linda. So to avoid a whole scene. And Harlan wanted me to tell her then. That was it. Sorry, forgot.
The house? The house? I was at the house early. To see Harlan. It was just a mix-up with the, the payment for Meg's tuition. Yeah, the school hasn't got the check yet. I don't know why Alan didn't mail it.
Well, Alan didn't mail it. Because he caught a discrepancy.
Alan's office has been wiring tuition directly to the school. As per your request. But Phyllis's office that handles your yearly allowance has been wiring tuition monies directly to you as well. You have been double-dipping Meg's tuition. And stealing from me. $100,000 a year. For the past 4 years.
Harlan, I don't know how this mix-up happened.
So now I am writing
I swear to
this
God.
tuition check.
I swear to God.
Tuition check. But you must know that this is the last money. You or Meg will get from me. you or Meg will get from me.
Please, you don't understand. Please, you don't understand.
Joni, I know it'll hurt. Joni, I know it'll hurt. But it's all for the best. But it's all for the best. My mind's made up. My mind's made up.
Was it a money wiring issue? Was it a money wiring issue? With the office at the school? With the office at the school? So I had to ask Harlan to cut a check for the semester. So I had to ask Harlan to cut a check for the semester. No big deal. No big deal.
Why don't we just take a little break and move resume? Just take a little break and move resume. She's gone. She's gone.
No, I was just done with. Okay. No, I was just done with. Okay.
See, I might be a victim of my own expectation here. See, I might be a victim of my own expectation here. But when the great Benoit Blanc comes knocking at my door, I expect it's going to be about something. If not extraordinary, then at least interesting. This is an open and shut case of suicide. And quite frankly, Benny, we're getting to the point. Where I need to know what we're doing here. Yes, I mean that's dramatic. But look around. I mean, the guy practically lives in a clue board. Where are you going?
Miss Cabrera, you can just wait inside.
Well, I started at 15 and then he needed more help. He needed a friend. Who told you that? It's something I've had since I was a kid. It's a physical thing that I just the thought of lying. Yeah, it makes me puke. Yeah, it makes me puke.
Why do men instinctively pull at loose threads on their parachutes? Pull at loose threads on their parachutes.